All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're here to talk about Mayfair Witches, Season 2, Episode 2. Was it like 10 Swords or 10 of Swords or something like that?
Yeah.
Uh,
10 of Swords.
10 of
Yeah.
Swords.
Mhm.
Yeah, so quick breakdown. Lasher is fully grown. He's
Yep.
out and about causing a bunch of mayhem, and
He's literally killing other Mayfair
he's killed
witches.
a bunch of starting to kill a bunch of them.
So
You
when
know,
he has sex with them, they're insides. They're I don't know if they get something. I think they have sex. And
yeah, because
their
they hemorrhage
inside
out, and
hemorrhage
then they
out.
hemorrhage out.
Yep.
Which is weird after sex. Literally death by Snu Snu. You know,
Nice Snu Snu.
you know, Lasher edition. So so you have Rowan trying to find Lasher.
She's pissing me off.
Oh my god, she's so fucking
She's trying to
stupid.
justify not killing him. He know he's the devil incarnate, and she's trying to I mean, what really was she's blaming Sip. She's blaming everybody else, even though she just liked having the power. She likes having the extra power, and wants to pretend like she can do it for good. And she's wrong. And she's wrong. She knows she's wrong, and she's trying to pretend like she's not.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's the power. It's the ghost aunt, whoever the ghost that keep popping up for Rowan. Just called her out on her bullshit.
Yeah,
it was like, no, you could have killed him, but you like that power, you like that boost, that he got you. So
it's this mystical power that she's beginning. Anytime he's around, you see her out there with her hand. She likes the feeling of the power, and that's why she's doing it. And she's just so it's a pain. It's hard to watch. She's such an unlikable character.
Oh my god, it really is.
Who's the likable character in here?
Was it Pip, whatever his name is?
But Sip is so in love with her.
Yeah,
he's not even likable either because he's such a pain in the ass. Like, why are you so in love, man? What are you doing?
Yeah, but he's really the only story I really care about right now. Because him, and now you have the new Mayfair that's coming back. I forgot her name. The one who Tessa's sister.
Yeah,
the one who can read minds. I've seen that actress around before too. I think she's a pretty good actress. I've seen her in another show. So I mean, that they have a good thing going on, with why they want to go after Lasher, but the main story of Rowan, she's just so stupid. The part where I rolled my eyes so hard.
Like, is her name Moira?
Was it Moira? I don't
know. It's
know.
Moira.
She's new. New this season.
It's Moira.
Yeah, but when Rowan and the other her like sister, I guess, are talking about getting Roland, where he's like unstoning him, they bring him back. She goes, "I need his help," and then she starts listening. Well, what about this? He's like, no. Well, what about Telemasco? Oh, I can't trust them. But you could trust him. Like,
but you could trust him. Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. It was like,
but
it's like at the very you can't trust Sip. Like, not even all of Telemasca. Him, you can't trust him.
But she doesn't trust him because he loves her, and she says he was going to try to kill the baby. Yeah, he needed to kill her. He should have done what you said. He was listening to you, thought you guys were a team, was in love, and you ruined that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Man, the worst character.
Yeah.
For real.
And then I don't know how you guys feel about it, but when her boyfriend kind of guy from her previous life came into the city, the first thing she should have did was get the F out of here.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm like, you keeping him around, he's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
Like, and that's not even ruining the show. Like, he's gonna die. Like, he has no powers. He has no idea what's going on. Like, Lasher's gonna murder him in a horrible, horrible way. Like, I already see it. It's coming.
You make him like burn inside.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Jack Houston's doing a good job as Lasher. It's just that's not the problem.
That's not the problem.
Everything else is so stupid. It's just everything about this show makes me angry.
But also, this episode reminded me that Alexandria she's not that good of an actress, man. When she's in the forest with Lasher, whoo, that was hard to
Yeah,
watch.
it's. I think she's a fine actress. She's not working with the best content though, and I'm starting to ask myself if it's more that because she has proven herself to be, she's no Meryl Streep, but
I
she's
mean,
at least capable. In pretty much everything else that I've seen her in other than this, she's just working with very flat, bad material, and that's not helping matters.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
Just that forest scene. I mean, it is the director ultimately for accepting whatever she did, But
Mhm.
the whole thing is like, no, I will kill you, or whatever she said. Like, I was like, everything was
Yeah,
just so flat. It was just
it's
like
like
you
she's
said, so flat.
It's like you're
sleepwalking
reading it
through it.
almost. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, and then I watched the thing after the episode,
Mhm.
and somebody's like, "Oh, they have so good chemistry." I was like, "Do they?"
When?
Because like, we must be watching different shows because like I don't see the chemistry like at all with between Lasher and Rowan. You
What'd you
know
think about the Cortland scene though with his father?
that was interesting. It was weird as shit, but like,
Really interesting. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is
you know,
kind of crazy.
but also it was
No,
like that was the only good acting of the whole episode.
everything was
You
crazy, right? And then he ran out of food and he said, "I'm
Oh,
still hungry." And then when Cortland cuts off his own hand to feed to his father as his father's cutting it up with his, oh my gosh, that was interesting. It's such a man that's that just like that. And then talking to him down on him, saying, "That's all you're worth. All you're worth is to bring him in. You're not worth to know any plans. You're not worth any of the rest of this information. You are a stain on this family. You're a nothing." So I thought that was an interesting part of this show, but probably the only interesting part that I had,
of this
Mhm.
episode, yeah.
because it even the idea between Sip and Moira, I was like, so why is she just he had this thing that he was gonna try to like implant on her, like, to make her trust him. And then I don't know if he ever used it.
No, because the other Telemasca chick who made it for him told him like you can only use this once, and then you're gonna lose that trust. So she's like, do it the right way, do it the normal way, like build trust, And I think that's what he wound up doing. He trusted her with the story of him, and all
And
that.
then let
So
her go,
yeah,
and then he calls him.
the first when as soon as something goes down, he's the first one that she called. So yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean that's good. I like that. I like that. I feel like is interesting. Because I'm interested in that character. Even though she's brand new, like like I get she's upset with her sister. Like she's pissed off for that. Um, I feel like she
Now
doesn't
she's
really
pissed
like
off
the
her
family.
mother. No one
Yeah,
wants to be around her without playing music, so she can't read their minds.
yeah. And then she
Mhm.
could be around Sip. I wouldn't be surprised if them two start having feelings for each other. You
I
know,
hope that happens, and I want Rowan to want Sip to come back, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good.
I got your cousin.
Eh,
Mhm.
we're
Yeah,
happy here in this family. You stay over there,
yeah.
Lasher,
With your
your
lover son.
son lover boyfriend,
Yeah,
whatever that is."
so weird. Yeah, it's just
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, and it probably is a lot of the writing just feels flat, but then at certain times it's not horrible.
Yeah, I
Like
was.
right now, just Rowan
Yeah,
stuff it just doesn't get me.
yeah. She's a dimwit,
Yeah, yeah, that's the
and more than like I said, not only that, she's just a boring character. I can't get invested. I try to like get invested in this show and find myself doing something else because
yeah,
it's just not it's just not pulling me in.
yeah.
which is too
Son slash
bad.
lover slash
Son
boyfriend.
lover boyfriend. Yeah. That's what
Sweet
it is.
home. For this one, it's Sweet Home Louisiana. So still down there in the South.
But it's so weird. But then if you look ahead, they're going to have vampires coming around.
Yes.
So that's
Which
the
is
thing I'm
interesting.
counting. The Talamasca, and then now we have vampires coming in. How does that change the story?
Yeah. But I mean, just overall, man, like not the worst episode, but it's just
It's disappointing because it could be good.
yeah. I just find myself not caring if Lasher kills all these women or not. You know, like I'm not interested. I'm like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? Like, with like, something like Interview with the Vampire. Like every time somebody did something, I was interested in those consequences of that action. With this, I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, like I really don't care. Like, we get introduced to a Mayfair witch, and it seems like as soon as we meet a Mayfair, woman, she dies 5 minutes later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cool.
Yeah, like why are all the Mayfair Witch characters, why are they all basically red shirts? You know?
So if you're not Rowan, then you're pretty much a red shirt.
Then you're a red shirt, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. You guys interested for the rest of the season? There's still 8 more episodes, I think, or 6 more episodes.
I'm interested only because we spend so much time now.
Yeah, we're too invested. You know. That's really the only reason.
Yeah.
I mean, the idea of there's too many pictures of Alexandra Daddario just with her eyes, like that's trying to sell the entire show instead of giving me great writing and intriguing stuff going on. That's what we're doing. We're using that, and I want great writing. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's not, she's a good thing to look at, and when she's acting well and carrying the story, I'm all about it. But I want good storylines. I want it to make sense. I want it to matter. And right now we're not getting that. So I'm hoping that we can change. I hope it changes. And maybe when the focus is not on Rowan, that this story changes a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm maybe with this new the cousin or Moira, maybe she starts becoming more of a focal point of the show and helps tell a more interesting story. But right now it's just like, and it's exactly what I was afraid of what was going to happen. Like he's going to be born, and then what? And then it's going to be like, okay, cool. Like it's kind of interesting that they're dying. I kind of want to know why, because it seems like he's doing it like by accident. Like he's not trying to do it. But he is like the devil basically. So yeah, but so there are things where I'm kind of interested in, but for the most part, it's like, okay, cool. It's just like
Sip and Cortland are the things that I want to see what's going on. I want to see what occurs with them. Those are the two ones that I'm like, this could be interesting. It could be an interesting storyline. They could change the way this whole thing is going. I'm hoping it actually does. And I mean, Cortland is not a good guy, and Rowan is stupid. So she's probably going to trust him again. And then Annabelle's going to die because we let Cortland come back. And then Moira's going to say, you're the reason. We look at Rowan and say, you're the reason why all this death is happening.
Yeah. They already hinted at that. Because Cortland already told them, like, oh, if you let people know, it's going to be your fault. Like, they're going to blame you. Which, rightfully so, though. They should. Like, it is your fault.
Like, oh, yeah, I shouldn't be bringing people together. She's like, well, so I'm going to have a dinner party.
Yeah. In the house, on top of that, Yeah. And Mama Bear said, not the death by Snu Snu I want.
Exactly.
Like, it's different. It's different when you're the one dying, when the woman's dying.
It's like, whoa.
I mean, that's not part of the deal. Yeah. But it is weird because I wasn't sure. I was like, I'm like, did they have sex? I'm like, they did, right?
That's what it looks like, and then like all of a sudden, just
Yeah. That's what
whatever
that
he
seems like
has, he exploding her. Just
jeez. That's why he needed that milk.
exactly.
That milk. I laughed at that. We're
Was
like,
the milk?
it's
I
like
was thinking about
after he like
Homeland.
goes and gets the milk and just starts chugging it. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Mhm.
I was thinking about Homelander the entire time when he was doing it.
I didn't think that's funny. Yeah. So, but you know, episode 2 was just another notch. I don't think it was anything great. It wasn't horrible. It seems like this is happening, so this is happening. You know, then this is like it's like this, then this, then this, then this. It's not like the consequences have or the decisions don't have consequences. It's just like you were going through the motions. It feels like, and
Mhm.
I think that's part of the problem. They need to start changing that. You know, so we'll see. Because right now, like Rowan keeps doing stupid stuff, and
Eventually, she needs to have some consequence to all the crap that she's doing. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so we'll see. You guys got anything else?
Yeah, man.
No.
These episodes gotta get better.
Yeah.
6 more left.
It's been a long time since I felt this detached from a show.
Yeah, especially after watching Interview the Vampire, where we're so invested. So every single word they say, we're just like hooked, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you not one word that was said during this episode.
Yeah. I remember the one part where she gets the phone call and she tells like the doctor dude to like hold on. And she's like, I was like, what? Oh my god, man. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, that's our thoughts for episode 2 of Mayfair Witches for this new season. We're gonna keep going. You know, there's 8 total, so we still got 6 left. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We get vampires, which hopefully starts to tie things in. Hopefully, this season maybe sets up the Telemasca, which we're getting later in the year, supposedly. So I'm cool with that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So 6 more weeks.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not done with it. I'm not like putting that final like nail in the coffin. Like that's it. I'm done. I don't want to waste my time.
Sip in a Talamasca could be interesting. He's like, I know who they are.
Yeah,
and I want to use them to my advantage.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. But cool. You know, so like I said, that's our thoughts. We want to hear from you guys. If you're watching this on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, let us know what you think about this episode so far, or the season so far with this episode. Yeah, and if you want to be part of the live review, come check us out every Monday when we talk about the newest episode of Mayfair Witches streaming on AMC. But yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us, and everyone in the live chat. Stick around because we're going to finish things up for the night.